Hi, it's Clever Cleveland here to show you a little bit about what I do, specifically with using a gizmo, which is offered by Explore Learning. In this series, I'll be showing you and sharing how I use the measuring volume gizmo. Here's my day one, little cool attendance question, but let's get into the measuring volume gizmo. I mentioned the vocabulary, and we start the discussion. You'll find in the Gizmo report, there's always a prior knowledge question. I copy that to my daily learning plan or focus list, as I'd like to call it, and it just promotes good discussion amongst our teams. When I refer to my class teams, I have my tables set up so that there are 4 students facing each other. In the prior knowledge question, I actually have a football and another ball that's volleyball-ish. I had a basketball, it worked. And I gave every team a sticky note. And as they were discussing, they could predict which one they thought was larger, but the more interesting discussion came about and how would they measure and compare the size of the 2 balls. And that brought the idea of volume to size and not just what we hear. And it really was a great little introduction. I gave the kids time to talk, and before it was time to share the sticky notes, I gave them 1 minute just to at least put down what supplies do they think they would need. Now on my desk, I might have had some hints, and that's okay for the kids to check out. From there, on my focus list, I literally give the kids the visuals on how to access the program. This year, GIZMO, which used to appear on Clever as a blue G, is now an orange EL because it's made by the parent program of Explore Learning, GIZMO being one component of it. And I just let the kids go in and explore. 5 to 6 minutes, drag and drop, move things around, and see what you can do. That time of exploring is necessary because each of the gizmos, things move different and they need time to play. After exploring, I then review the vocabulary as a class. I go back to the list and I ask the kids, anybody know anything? And I look for 2 to 3 responses. Sometimes it's radio silent in the classroom. And sometimes it just takes one student saying, I think that this means. And again, not too long discussing it, but just letting the kids let you know their prior knowledge. This is like a formative collection of data. And it opens the discussion of using these words as we did all week. A surprising one here is a lot of kids did not know that a sphere is another way of saying a 3D ball. They weren't aware of it, even in 7th grade. And that's what I love about teaching. Lastly, after we talked about the vocabulary, I gave them 5 to 10 minutes. It depended on the class period, just to explore in the practice mode. When you're in the gizmo, you'll see there's an explore mode and a practice mode. The practice mode gives them an actual specific goal, a specific volume to try to find. And I let kids work together. You'll see some kids take the lead, some kids need more help, and just kind of monitor it as I went. I also, because I'm using this with 7th grade students, encourage them to skip the volume of a sphere. I had it posted on my board, but it is another level of math that's really not necessary until algebraic times. There was a couple kids, even though I had calculators out, because I had calculators out, that took the challenge, but most were happy to hit next in the practice mode. So this was day 1 of 3. I hope it helps.